Welcome, Cancer, to your chakra reading for July. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, so at this time of the month is your heart chakra coming out. This is talking about getting into the things that you love, that you are compassionate about, opening up that heart chakra and keeping it open, keeping it moving. And Mother Earth. The Mother Earth card is the Earth Star Chakra. This is talking about being attracted to nature, really attaching yourself and being attracted to it. The attraction is like the law in attraction, right? And this is to remind you to spend more time in nature. So life these days can be fast-paced and busy, so making sure that you are getting out into nature and making yourself one with nature. Why? Because we live on planet Earth and we are connected to Earth no matter what. There are anchors right underneath the root base chakra, which anchor us to the Earth 6 inches below the feet. Okay, so you can think of this as like being anchored from the root chakra to the Earth chakra. Okay, this is going to help cleanse your soul and keep your heart open and keeping you connected to where you need to be, right? So it's going to keep you stable. And doing this is also going to help you clear the mind. There's a lot of things that can help support you when you are connected to nature. It's just that deep connection that will help you receive powerful qualities by keeping all your chakras open and really having that feeling of I can love, I can do this, I am stable, I can survive this, all those things, right? Because the earth has a heart, right? The earth has its own heart. So you're going to open your heart to the earth and it will open up its heart to you. As an energy, right? Talking about energy. It's all metaphoric for energy. Okay. This is going to help you get on the destined path that you seek. Because why? Because the more that you spend time in Earth, in Mother Earth, the nature, outdoors, doing things of this nature is going to help you clear the mind so that you can return back onto your destined path. Giving you more clarity. Spirit says remain positive while doing so, knowing that the earth is here for you. This is our survival. This is where we live. This is, where we don't live on Mars, right? So this is your home. And so connecting to it, it has a very beautiful vibration. Every planet has a vibration. In fact, you can go to YouTube and actually hear the planet. Every planet doesn't just have a vibration, but it has its own sound. It makes its own music. Right? So, and that music that it's making is its vibration. So you're picking up that vibration, okay, into your own vibration, helping your chakras open. And this is where you're going to meditate. Wow. So while you're out there in nature, you'll be meditating and really feeling like you are one with Earth, right? Okay. Keeping you balanced. There's a little anxieties. This will actually help you get rid of those anxieties and also help you get a peaceful night's sleep. Meditating also helps do so as well. So as you're meditating, sitting under that tree, going to the beach, doing whatever it is that you're doing, taking that long walk, hike, whatever it is. It could just be sitting in the backyard, right? Watching the hummingbirds, right? Focusing on flowers. Meditating doesn't mean you have to be all home, it doesn't have to be like that, okay? It's just focusing, putting your attention into watching nature, being with nature, relaxing the mind, not thinking about anything else except for what's going on. If you have bees out in the flowers right now, you can watch the bees and just kind of watch them do their thing. That actually raises your vibration as you're not really thinking. You're emptying the mind, thinking about what the bees are doing or watching the ants or, you know what I mean? And it's kind of funny because if you think about it, children do this naturally. Kind of crazy, but they kind of do, right? They bird watch. They just naturally like, Mom, look at the birds. and then kind of just look out there, and he was doing this and that, and they're just naturally connecting themselves to nature, which we end up pulling ourselves away from because of the busy lives. You know, it's like, how many times have you been outside, guys, to actually look at the stars? I know there's going to be some of you who say I do it all the time, but I know that there's also going to be some of you that said, my gosh, I haven't been outside to look at a full moon or the stars in years, days, months. Right? Or actually just go outside and, you know, look at nature, see what's going on outside. You know, we're always so stuck to our phones, our computers, right? We forget about, what about good old Mother Nature over here? What about Gaia? What do you think, you know, what do you think she's doing? I don't know. I'm going to go outside and see what's going on. Watching rain fall. Relaxing. You know? So those things. And yes, and where you feel like you're stuck in bad cycles, remain positive, because it's all going to turn you around. It's going to turn your wheel of fortune around. Why? Because you're connecting. You're connecting and building your energy. Changing the vibration changes the wheel of fortune. Changing the way that you're thinking. Remaining positive. I know, so simple. And it actually is more simple than we make it. We make life so complex. We make it too hard because society makes it hard, when actually it's a lot less complex than you think. You know, I always think about it, you know, when I talk to my kids, I'm like, you know, we die, and you realize, you know, it's like if you could die and then, you know that you are up there in the heavens, you're sitting up there and you're like talking, right? You'd probably be looking down and being like, wow, you know what? Life was hard, but I think we make it harder than it is. I'd like to, you know, and maybe this is why, you know, I mean, nobody really knows why. 100, we have so many ideas, you know. It's like, I'm Native American, they have many ideas of why we do this and, you know, why we're reincarnated, or if we are. But you can only imagine, you know, that, you know, it's like, I want to go down and do that again because we made it so hard. I'd like to see if I can make it easier. But then all of a sudden, all these complex things come back up again, right? All these karmic and these people and these things and this and that. But, you know, if they could just, you know, we'll sit there and watch, be like, you know, if you just connected yourself a little bit more instead of worrying about all these other things, life could be so much simpler. And that's pretty much what this reading is about, is just thinking of how simple it could really be. Once you connect and you're doing these things, you can actually get rid of anxiety a lot faster. Just by releasing, you know, until the next thing comes up and then the monkey mind wants to go crazy again, right? So it works for a little while, right? And then the chakras will start running slow again and we'll just be on this reading again, right? Because it's the recognition of the mind, body, and soul that you're going to bring back into connection with themselves, and having the recognition and then getting the reward out of it. The reward will be changing the vibrations and the energy to get rid of everything, to change the fortune, to change the luck and the destiny, right? Same card. This card here is the Wheel of Fortune, the destiny. Yeah, having all the confusion and getting rid of the confusion, getting rid of anything that's chaotic and confusion and overwhelming, feeling like the doors can't be open. And now you're going to find that the new opportunities to new destinies will start coming through, because you're going to start in meditation. You're going to start reflecting upon what it is that's going on. But it's kind of crazy in its own way, because in this reading, you're not even really 100% reflecting on your own life so much. You're reflecting on just Mother Nature herself, releasing the negative to bring in the positive, so that way you don't have any more anxieties. So the reflection is more of just nature itself, more than your own life, right? A lot of times we get these reflections of what's going on in my life. No, now you're just going to worry about what nature is doing. This is going to bring in the Ace of Wands. Wow. Why? Because it's going to be like a reconciliation with your own vibration, bringing in new things that's going to end up taking place within your life, bringing you on that, getting rid of all the nightmares, anything that's disturbing you, all the things that hold you back. Knowing that you're getting out of those things so that you can start planning planting seeds in a new way. Filling your tree full of new, fresh fruit. So where you feel like the Wheel of Fortune is there and it's not a very generous world right now, everything's kind of against you, everything doesn't seem to be going your way, everything's going to change. Knight of Wands got this passionate new beginning coming at you, having new opportunities that are passionate coming towards you, and having the passion rebuilt back into yourself. And that's what's going to change the Wheel of Fortune to better luck. Keeping your heart open for that passion and compassion. And clarifying on. While bringing in the Ten of Cups, it's going to be better satisfaction. You're going to feel like you're going to be able to take action in manifesting. Wow. So now you can start manifesting and really getting things done. Look at that, bringing on a Tower for yourself. Now, why would you want to have a Tower? Because a Tower is inspiration. Letting go of things that you don't want. You say, I'll let that crumble away. That doesn't do anything good for me. Bringing in the light and bringing in the inspiration for the new blessings with the Magician card, right? For the perfect timing within the moon. And maybe when you go out at night, maybe you can, do it to watch the moon. It doesn't matter if the moon is full. It doesn't matter if the moon is, in waxing or waning or this or, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It's just the whole idea that you're connecting. And this brings in, wow, leaps and bounds, new areas of your life to where you can feel like you can just, jump off this new cliff and say, you know what, I'm feeling so inspired and I have all these new ideas and I have all these great things. It's where your dreams come true, and you can start dreaming about new things and bringing new things in. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.